Good evening, everybody. Buckeye Piper here. Happy Thursday, my Wednesday, but happy whatever day it is for you. Smoking my 614 Savinelli Alligator Green. Kind of a gimmicky pipe. A lot of the old timers don't like these. They're gimmicky. Complain about them. Maybe that's why I like it to be a contrarian. In it, Rattray's Marlin Flake. Used to be one of my top 3 tobaccos. Now probably not even in the top 10. I think I'm losing my taste for Vapors and Virginias, which is most unfortunate seeing that I have a cellar full of both. So maybe doing some trading or some selling. We'll see. Really digging English and Balkan, but maybe things come cyclical. But the Marlin Flake just isn't doing it. It's okay. Just isn't doing it. Just isn't doing it. So we'll see. Enjoying a beautiful evening with the dogs out on the porch. It's in the 70s finally, so the temperature has broken some, which is fantastic. It's been hot as get out here. So, thought I'd do a quick one tonight and ask, is the end near? And typically when somebody asks that question, you know, you associate it with religion and Jesus coming back or whatever you might believe in, but that's not what I'm asking tonight. Is the end near for pipe smoking and tobacco? And this is why I say that. Was watching some videos today. Came across Harriet Herfer doing a video. Recent changes in Ohio. Smoking age up to 21. Where she lives in Dayton. No longer can you be an employee of the city without testing for drugs and nicotine. And I guess they're going to grandfather in those that are smokers already, but you know how that goes. They'll probably weed those out. Then I stumble across a video from Doc Bravo about Utah and how now they have outlawed or banned the ability to purchase from smoking pipes. They've already outlawed or banned pipes and cigars. They just took another retailer away due to taxes. Really cutting his options down, limiting what he can get. There's ways around everything, you know. You just have to take the long road, but still, it's a fundamental right. Then you look at YouTube, demonetizing all the tobacco channels. Some say censoring anything that says tobacco. We'll see. You know, I don't have enough subs. I don't think they're after Buckeye Piper and his 425 subs or 430 or whatever it is. You know, if me saying tobacco gets me in YouTube jail, oh well. But you have them demonetizing a lot of channels and changing the landscape of the YTPC. Perhaps it's just me and my feed, but man, feels like a lot less content out there. I don't know. Surely not many GAWs going on. I mean, when I first got in the YTPC, there was 5-6 GAWs going on. It seemed like every day. They're seldom now. People that used to post daily haven't put up a video in 3, 4, 5 weeks. You know, are they done? Then you go to not YouTube, Facebook, and they're now banning tobacco and the sale of tobacco between members. I don't think they've went after the tobacco groups per se. All the pipe smoking groups I'm in still seem to be intact, but They're coming. They're coming. So what's next? You know, and a lot of this, when the FDA got involved in the deeming regulations and all that, they were really going after vaping. And they still are. Claimed that the vaping community was targeting minors and selling products to them, which probably worked. Hell, the tobacco company's been targeting minors and selling products to them since before I was probably even born. So, you know, kids are going to get what kids want. And, you know, I don't know that a lot of them were buying it to vape. I mean, there's probably some vaping, but shoot, a lot of those kids nowadays are probably smoking marijuana or whatever. But they're after, so it started after that, you know, heavily after cigarettes now. In my line of work, we do a lot of distributing of cigarettes. Our sales are down significantly in the last 6 months. Double digits. It's a lot. Talking about banning menthol cigarettes. They've already banned clove cigarettes from what I understand, and vanilla flavor and all those other types. So those are gone. Now, they're not really messing other than the outskirts of, I don't think they're after pipes and cigars per se. Now, cigars has a lot of lobbying and big money behind now. More so than pipes does. Or do. At least it feels that way. You know, there's a lot more cigar magazines and advertisements and things of that nature. Pipes just kind of takes the back seat, kind of hiding in the background, hoping nobody notices, right? That's what it feels like. Well, folks, I think they're noticing. So what's it mean for the future? Hell, I don't know. You know, I've probably got more tobacco than I can get through because I don't smoke a ton anyway. You know, I'm lucky to get 7-8 bowls a week if I'm lucky. I've got more open tobacco now than I could probably get through in 2-3 years. And then in the cellar, I've got more than, I mean, a heavy smoker would plow through it, but I'm not. I'm not advocating going out and spending $10,000 on pipe tobacco and hoarding it. It's kind of what happened with ammunition, if you remember right back 7-8 years ago, if that, even if that long, 5-6 years ago. So, is the end near? What is going to become of tobacco and the forms of tobacco? A lot of employers are already charging more for health insurance if you're a tobacco user. A lot of companies do that. Have for a while now. Health insurance has for a while now. So what's the future state? What's the future state? Time will tell. But just seen a lot today. Thought I'd just do a quick video on it. Would love to hear your thoughts. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out. You know, it's definitely declining. And they're doing everything legislation-wise to curb it. Crack it down every place they can crack down, so. Share your thoughts. Love to hear them. Anyhow, that's my 2 cents for tonight. Is the end near for tobacco smokers, for pipes and cigars? I think cigars will fight the good fight. They've got a lot of, they got a lot of backing. And a lot more money. And pipes is just kind of hanging out in the back. Time will tell. Anyhow, wishing you all the blessings in the world. Be safe out there. Pay it forward. We'll catch you later. Have a great night, everybody.